Good morning. So what are the best ways to track your progress so we know if we're getting results or not? So it really depends on your starting goal, but something that we have in our Kickstart book is a better ways to track your progress part of the book. So the first section, if you are looking at this, is obviously if weight is a measure for you, then this is something that we can look at. Now, like I always say, and like we always say at Fruci Fit, it's not your self-worth. It can fluctuate as you're putting on muscle. This can also impact whether the weight will go down as it would before. Like, so for example, the number of people have said to us, I lost like 2 stone doing X, Y, and Z, but my body shape didn't change like it did now, and I've only lost a stone. And that's because they've put on muscle. If you consider that muscle is about 20% more dense than fat, 1 pound is a pound. So you might weigh similar, but be 20% smaller or there or thereabouts. So what do we recommend? Well, with the scales, it depends on your relationship with it. But if you have quite a poor relationship with the scales, then I would either say, don't weigh yourself and just focus on doing the things that you know you need to do as we go in the kickstarts, the food, the fitness, the focus, or weigh yourself daily, add them up and divide it by 7. So you get an average over the week. You can then compare each week and the average. So what this allows for is if you just catch yourself on the wrong day, like imagine you're going about your results and you're like, you just weigh yourself randomly on this day and you've gone up. You'd be like, oh no, it's not working, I've gained. But actually, if you look at the trend over the week, the average is coming down. And this allows for those daily fluctuations. Now, another way of looking at this is to also do pictures. This is that most people, I must say, most people don't do this, but then regret not doing it, if I'm honest, because it's like, oh, I don't want to take a picture of me at the start. And then they're, oh, I wish I did a picture. Once later down the line and they're seeing those results, feeling those results as well. But with this, you can take a picture, and this is quite good in terms of posture, more than anything. So side on there. And then you've got the waist to hip ratio, which is a very good one, which correlates very highly with disease and risk factor. And this is simply your waist divided by your hips. So you take your waist 2 to 3 times, take your hips 2 to 3 times, and then you do waist divided by hip. And this gives you a decimal on here, and anything above 0.85 for women can be considered a health risk. So if higher than one, then the risk factor of heart disease and type 2 diabetes is much higher. So there's that as well. And then, of course, finally, if you look down here, measuring your habits. Are you doing the things that you said you would do? Because ultimately, it's really easy to go, oh, it's not working, I'm not seeing results here, I'll just stop because it's not working. But sometimes we're not actually doing the things that we said we would do. And this is where our food fitness focus comes in. If you look in here of our check-in tally, your food habit, your fitness habit, your focus habit, boom, boom, boom. Are you doing the things that you said you would do? And sometimes just a simple case of, let's get my head down, I'm going to focus on the 3 Fs, the food, the fitness, the focus for the next 28 days, and then I'll see where I'm at in a month from now. So that's just a few things to track your progress with. Let me know what you use. What do you use to track your progress? And do you find that helpful? Do you use scales? Do you use measurements? What's your go-to? And hopefully we can either way find one that works for us. And that's always the key thing in the one-to-one at the start. So have an awesome day, and I will see you